My today video is going to be comparison, and today I'm going to compare the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime to the kyocera Hydro Wave, which is actually both phones close in the price and the specification. This video, it might be help you actually to take a decision when you come to buy these two phones. Without any further, let's get start. For the first time you see both phones, you're going to take impression about the how the phone it's look like actually. This is the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime, which is same philosophy of the Samsung of the design actually. Most of the phones you don't see big difference in the design, so people they're much familiar with. They still use the dumbbell here, which is physical button and capacitive buttons, and they always have the camera in the back with the LED flash, and the speaker this time is going to be in the back, and it's removable battery and removable back, and they got power and the volume records. Same philosophy of the Samsung, most of the phones actually. And this guy right here, before we talk about this design, this phone is going to be IP57 certified, which is going to be a water dust proof, and it's going to be good for 1 meter, which is 3 feet and not more than 30 minutes in the water, which is something good. So this design made to be that way. You're going to see the back here with little textures here just to make it a little gravy here, and also it's a removable back, but the battery is not removable. 5 megapixel and a flash as well, so you guys can expect to see the speaker on the bottom side from the phone. And it's actually 5-inch display, so when you put these two together you're gonna see there's difference, because the Samsung 4.5 inch and this one's 5-inch, so that's why you see the phone. Yes, the phone has big bezels, I mean, but it's overall it's a bigger phone. You got 2 megapixel camera right here, and you get the volume is going to be in the top, and the 3.5 jack for audio or speaker, and the volume records on the other side from the left. Phone display almost like identicals, but we got 5-inch display here, which is a half-inch bigger than the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. On the paper actually, all the specification for the display is going to be better with the Hydro, because it's an IPS display, capacitive display, which is TFT for the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime, and also the resolution is going to be a little bit lower because the screen is smaller. So in the Core Prime you're going to expect 480 x 800 and PPI 207 actually, and the Hydro Wave 540 x 960 for the resolution, and 220 for the PPI, which is in paper actually bigger screen, more PPI and more resolution. But in the fact actually I would like the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime because it does. First of all, the colors. I mean, you can see the white balance is much better and more bright, and it's actually more vivid for the colors. I can tell, and you lose a lot of color when you're trying to see the screen from the side. And this actually because in the camera here, you guys not going to be able to see big difference here, but on paper, yes, the specification of this speaker, or this is display, I'm sorry about this mistake, it should be better. But in my experience about the phone, I would say the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime it give you slightly better performance for the display overall. No HD for YouTube in these two phones. Also, there is no notification LED on the screen, so guys, if you're gonna ask me about this, so you guys not gonna expect any of these things. So you can go 480 on YouTube as a high maximum resolution. You don't need that much resolution because the screen is too small. Two phone came with the Lollipop 5.1.1 out of the box when you purchase the phone. This is a good thing to have the recent update for the Android in your device. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the future, but for now 5.1 in both phones, so I don't really give much difference here. Both phones also like support 4G LTE band, which is T-Mobile band, Metro PCS is about the same thing. So there is actually no huge difference when we talk about the UI and the connectivity for the LTE. Also, we're going to explain the differences between the hardware in these two phones. Actually, both has the same processor, which is going to be Snapdragon 410 Cortex A53. The processor 1.2 quad, that's going to be applied in two phones, 1 gig of RAM for each phone, so there is actually no big difference. Also, for people ask me about which memory it's going to be better memory, also the internal memory, it's going to be no advantage in this phone. It's 8 gigs, and after pre-install I believe you get around 4 gig and a half, something like that, which is I'm not really 100% sure, but it's going to be like something like that. And actually this only thing I give advantage for the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. For people who want to extend the memory card, the phone could take up to 128 gigabytes, and the Kyocera Hydro Wave in the other hand just only handle up to 32 gigs. And here I'm launching the benchmark just so you guys can have a look on the result of the benchmark. We get very close results here: 481 for single core and 1388 multiple core for the Hydro, and 474 single core, 1444, which is it's about very close because the same hardware we have over there. So guys, don't expect much performance, but overall here maybe the TouchWiz and the Samsung could make it a little bit better, and it doesn't like do much lags. That we recently got some of the customers or the users of the Hydro, that's the phone, it freezes a lot even with the same, but the compatibility here, it could make the difference. And Samsung, they made the software, which is the Android, to be compatible with the phone much better in order to give you no crash, no bugs, or no lags. But on the paper, this is the result. As I mentioned actually before, the 2 megapixel camera here support 720p HD for video, and you get about the same thing on the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. I'm just talking about camera right now, and you have also 5 megapixel sensor in both phones and flash LED. No big difference. Both has some of the you can adjust the white balance and has autofocus and stuff like that, but actually because we're just talking about specification, we can like tell which one is better. It might be making a video just to put some samples or make like just comparison for the camera in both phones, but on paper also I'm just gonna tell you guys, don't expect much from the two cameras. It's actually very identical, but when we put this one in the exam, we're gonna examine these two ones and take videos and pictures with different situations, low lights, using a flash, outdoor, indoor. We're gonna have actually better results for a camera when you talk about the camera in general. For the battery, you guys gonna expect to have this back off, and also the battery can be removable with the Samsung, and you have 2000 milliamp hour battery. It's decent. It doesn't drain fast. I mean, it's compatible. You don't need 3400 something like that for a small phone like that. It should be fine. On the other side, we have 2300 milliamp hour, but this time it's not going to be removable, so you can take the battery in the Hydro Wave to replace the battery if something happened. And if the phone freezes or something, I have made a video just to explain what you need to do to get rid of the frozen screen in the phone, such as phones that has no removable battery. So actually both is very close in performance, because 300 milliamp hour more in these two phones or the Hydro in compared to this one, but you have actually bigger screen and more resolution, so you're gonna expect to drain the battery also faster. So I don't give really much advantage for any one of these phones when we talk about battery, but I like the way that Samsung made the battery to be removable, and that's the only advantage here. finally, the both phones close in the price, I believe. So, and the prices keep changing, so I don't like to mention the price here, but it's very close, maybe $10 more. But you're gonna get a waterproof, dust-proof phone. A lot of people that work outside, they need something like that in order not to get their phone be screwed. And on the other hand, you're gonna expect better quality, less lags, and the phone doesn't freezes like the kyocera for some reason. Also, one of the things I want to mention also, the phone has no recovery mode. So if you do unlock the phone by code or something and you forget this, you have to do the Gmail. Other than that, you are all like screwed, and you have no access to make hard reset. It's up to you to pick any one of these phones from. I would like to just explain the differences in the phone. I'm not recommending phone. I'm not saying buy this one or this one. I'm trying just to be fair enough with phones. And I believe that's it for now. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next one.